Morning. Bank holiday Monday today. I haven't got much planned. I've done most of my bits today. I've run, I've done Insanity, and I've done some yoga. I might go out on my bike soon. Um, yeah, it's a funny one this bank holiday because I always think this is kind of like marks the it's the last hurrah of the summer. Really, I think probably in the seaside resorts, certainly the ones probably sort of like in the Midlands and the North. Um, it's the last real holiday weekend, their last earners for the people who got businesses there, and yeah, and it's kind of sort of like it really marks the beginning of the autumn, I think, and the seasons there. That's quite an interesting one. I know quite a few expats, and yeah, I think a lot of us, especially like me, I'm a bit of a sun worshipper, and sometimes you think, well, it'd be nice to live somewhere where it's sort of summer all year round, and yet the um, people I know who live in these places, one of the things they really miss is the seasons. I remember I talking to a Welsh expat in Thailand in the 1980s when the pubs in Wales still shut on a Sunday. And I said to him, "Is there anything you miss?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "I miss wet Sundays in Wales, cold wet Sundays in Wales. Uh, in November." I said, "What? Even when the pubs are shut?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "But I miss it." So it's crazy what we do miss. And since I've been running, I really appreciate the seasons. Because they've all got their charm. A friend of mine, Marissa, she describes autumn as the cosy season, which I guess it is really. It's the time when you start. Well, if you've got open fires, you start putting your fires on, and you start sort of perhaps cooking more. Sort of a little bit more substantial, hearty food. The salads of the summer tend to go out the window, and it's sort of and nature provides us with root vegetables and sort of like more substantial sort of food to keep us warm through the winter, I guess. And it's an interesting one as well with the seasons because the way we divide them up, it wasn't always thus. The pagans, they viewed the seasons like they on their calendar, like autumn would begin at the beginning of August with the festival of Lammas, which Christians have usurped as the Michaelmas Day, and then they would start winter out on All Hallows Eve, or which again the Christian Church has taken over as All Saints Day, and then spring would begin beginning of February. I think it's called Imbog or Imbolc, which means the festival of the lactating sheep, and the summer would commence with May Day, or the Beltane. The first weekend of May, which is sort of like really been sort of taken over really by socialists and communists around the world as their festival. Um, and the relics of those festivals are still in our calendar. Because it used to baffle me like anything when I was a kid. The first day of summer was the 21st of June, and yet the 23rd of June was midsummer. Now, I couldn't get my head around that. But if you think about it, if you're starting the summer the 1st of May, well, the middle of June is midsummer, and that makes it a lot more sensible. And on their way of thinking about things, all the equinox days, or the longest day and the shortest day, fall in the middle of the seasons rather than at the beginning, which is maybe it makes more sense or not. I don't know. But like I say, I like the seasons, and I used to drive an old girlfriend up the wall because I'd always say, "Oh yes, come to autumn. I love this season. This is my favourite time of year." And You know, when it got to December, you know, like the first nice frosty day and that, I said, oh, I love the winter. I love going out running in the winter. It's my favourite season, really, winter. And, you know, the spring when you got the daffodils, or, you know, and I think you get the picture. And she used to say, what's that with you? She said, you know, every season is your favourite season. But I guess perhaps, you know, perhaps that's a lesson as well that, you know, that being a runner and being outside all year round made me appreciate the seasons, and also, you know, by appreciating each season and everything that it's got, it gives you a more positive outlook on life, I think. And I think if the one thing I'm trying to get across in these videos and also in my work is to get people thinking more positively, because if you think more positively, good things happen to you. And it's as simple as that. I'll just finish on this. I had a lovely piece of news today. A friend of mine's father died. His poor old chap was in Jamaica, and she's here, and she was absolutely distraught because she's got no way of getting to Jamaica. And out of the blue, her brother has paid for her air ticket, so she's going to be able to get over there to the funeral. And I said to her, I said, well, it really just goes to show that nice things happen to nice people, because she's a very nice person indeed. And I'm very glad to hear that news. And that totally made my Monday. It's totally made my weekend, to be honest. So on that nice positive note, I think I'll leave it. Thanks very much. Bye bye.